Good morning. Welcome to Time in His Word. Have you ever felt like you got lost in the crowd? It's easy to do. If you're just one of those quiet ones that goes about doing what's expected of you and just doing your normal daily routine and don't make a big fuss, it's easy to get lost in the crowd. People overlook you in that. That could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing, just depending on how you look at it. And the reason I'm thinking about that is in the Bible, in Luke, the 19th chapter, the first 10 verses, it talks about Zacchaeus. He was a tax collector and he was a very wealthy man. And Jesus was on his way to Jericho, and he passed by, and the crowds was wanting to see Jesus. And Scripture says that Zacchaeus was a man of small stature, so he was short. So they say, as the passage says, that he ran ahead and he climbed up a tree so that he could see Jesus. And then as the story goes on, that Jesus stopped and talked to him and said he was going to come to his house for dinner that night. And Zacchaeus said that he was going to give back half his wealth to all the people that he had stolen from and pay them back, was it 4 times as much if he felt like he cheated them. So, and then Jesus says, today salvation has come to this house because he too is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost. So while we might feel like Zacchaeus and that we're lost in the crowd, Jesus still sees us. He still watches after us. He still, helps us along the path that he's laid out for us, as long as we're willing to let him lead and us follow. We don't have to climb up a tree like Zacchaeus did for Jesus to see us. But some days, no matter who you are, I think we all get that feeling from time to time that we've gotten lost in the crowd and we're just kind of treading water and not really gaining anything. We're not losing anything, but we're not really gaining anything. And we just need to remember, Zacchaeus, he took initiative. So the crowds was keeping him from being able to see Jesus, so he climbed a tree so he could see Jesus. Sometimes we have to just buckle down and do what needs to be do what needs to be done, so that we get out of that rut of feeling like that we're lost in the crowd. We've all seen how that plays out. It seems like once you get the crowd starts moving you where they're going, you've lost all sense of direction, all sense of purpose. And you're just kind of following the crowd. You're not really being a leader or being that strong witness for Christ. So if we need to, in a sense, climb up a tree today for Jesus to see us, then maybe we should do that. Buckle down and do what needs to be done to get out of that feeling of being lost in the crowd, because being lost in the crowd is no good, because the crowd's going to move you where they're going, whether you want to go that direction or not, because you're stuck in that crowd. So maybe today just stop and turn around and try and get out of the crowd and start back on the path that Christ has laid out for you. So just think about that. Maybe today climb that tree you need to climb to get up out of that crowd and to get back on the path that Jesus has laid out for you.